Alright, here's like another dumb topic that does not matter. I guess the main thing is just like, why of all games did I choose Minecraft to like get really good at, and then just like I keep grinding it. And again, like with most things in my life, the answer was Technoblade, or like a YouTuber. Where it's just like I saw this one guy and I was just like, that game looks fun as hell. I think like the actual YouTubers that got me into Minecraft were like Sky does Minecraft, and then like I think Sky does Minecraft Grape Applesauce. I don't even remember if he uploads anymore. And then I think Technoblade. And like the Technoblade story was just like I liked him before he was cool, man. And then just like he blew up, and in some ways I was like really happy for him, but like really fucking depressed because like damn, now every 5-year-old knows who Technoblade is, and then like now liking him is just kind of like lame, or like the fan base and like the community around him was just like really fucking weird for a while. But yeah, dude, yeah, speaking of that, yeah, yeah, let's get him out of here. But yeah, it was stuff like that where I would just see like, oh, hey, Bed Wars looks fun as hell. What if I take the time to actually like try and get good at it? And see, the thing and the answer was I never really did. Like, I'm actually low key, despite my stats and like what they might tell you. Shout out my 7FKDR. Nerds know what that means. Um, I'm actually really shit at Bed Wars. Like, I think if you look at my solo wins, like that's low-key atrocious. I low-key got carried by like my friends, and either doubles or like, yeah, it was doubles, trios, or just like quads, where I was just fortunate enough to meet like people who were really sweaty at the game. What I brought to Bed Wars was honestly just like I was very sweaty at PvP, and like even then, my PvP is low key dog shit too, because I just live with the mentality of just like, I'm just gonna left click them until they die, and just like either I die or they die. And it's just oh, it's the same guy. And it's just that's how I play it, because at the time, instead of, yeah, like I want to get good at Bed Wars, so let's grind PvP instead. That makes sense. But that's what I think COVID era me was thinking at the time, because I did not want to actually like grind a game that could take maybe like 20 minutes and require actual thought and strategy. I just wanted like some dumb shit I could do with my hands while I was like waiting in between classes. I'm pretty sure that's roughly the reason why I started grinding classic duels. And like again, I got arguably really sweaty at it too. There's a video I never made, which I low-key should have, where I took the time, maybe like a week, to grind out the leaderboard. And you see like this thing back here that's weekly solo wins slash losses. Yeah, I was like, it's not good enough that I'm a classic. I think I was a classic legend at the time. I must be like sweatier than possible, or the sweatiest man known to like my friend group at the time. So what I decided to do was like, hey, I realized like my number is pretty close to being on there. I think I was like number 10 or something. So, oh shit, another fellow grandmaster. So, I was like, what if I take the time to actually grind it out? And you want to know the reason why I decided to do this? I did this shit out of spite, because I think my friend at the time, who I like low-key dogged all whenever we played classic duels, was just like low-key getting kind of good at it. And then that was like a threat at the time, because like, oh shit, being good at PvP is my thing. What am I gonna do if I'm not consistently a god at this shit? So then I was like, you know, fuck it, I have to prove that like I have merit still. So I spent it, I grinded, and then I think halfway through, my friend realized, like, oh shit, wait, he's on the leaderboard now. When the fuck did that happen? And then, yeah, so like halfway through, he was just like, shit, keep going, dude. And then I was like, fuck you, I'm gonna keep doing this shit. And so I kept grinding until I got to number one on the leaderboard. I'm pretty sure it's been a while. I think if I'm actually like, if I actually decide to edit some of these videos instead of just like raw from my brain to a microphone, I'll take the time to actually like edit an image of that actually being on there. But if not, you're just gonna have to trust me, man. Because what are you gonna do? Fact check me? That's not worth your time. Damn it, dude, not the same guy. Alright. But yeah, so I grinded that out, and then I eventually got Classic Grandmaster because I think it was roughly the same premise where it's just like, I'm really close to it anyways, I might as well. And that's like, that just shows, one, how lazy I am, but two, how dedicated I am towards shit that does not matter. Like, what does this really, being good at Minecraft really help me with? Like, I have not used this skill set in my everyday life for roughly 4 years since then. Like, once COVID ended, I have not touched this game ever since. There was really no point to getting this good. Because, like, when am I ever gonna use this, you know? When are we ever gonna, like, decide in a random college friend group, like, yeah, let's just play Minecraft for some reason, and then like let's do specifically PvP, and see that never came up because it was never important until it was super important because hey, I got this position called webmaster for this club I was in where I was like supposed to design a website, and that was low-key the only responsibility I had with my job. But see, it was in risk of like actually getting destroyed because they realized, hey, with the current system, why the fuck do we need a dedicated position to this? We can just give it to one person because the responsibilities required for maintaining a website are like nothing. It takes maybe okay, this guy's like hit selecting or something. It takes maybe like one person and one afternoon to actually get the job done, given our current system. Like, there isn't much else because most people don't even use websites. Most people do not care about websites. Um, so yeah, it was like at risk of getting destroyed. But then, damn, I'm getting ass at this shit now. Forming a coherent thought and playing Minecraft is a little hard. But then I swooped in and was just like, hey, what if we do like all these really cool things and, you know, add more? And I had the idea of just like, you know what, fuck it. We are a social club. Why aren't we doing something that caters towards like a different crowd? And so my solution to that was just like, what if we hold a Discord server and like we have a monthly, or not a monthly, we have a summer Minecraft server where like we get like members to like stay engaged, stay in contact with each other through online events. And so that was my pitch. And, you know, for some reason they're like, you know what, yeah, we trust you with that, go ahead. And they gave me $40, which I used to research and buy a Minecraft server, which I low-key had no idea how to do that. I was making shit up, pulling shit out of my ass. But, like, it worked, you know? $40 later, and, like, maybe a week or two, and the server was up and it was running, and then suddenly my PvP skills mattered a little bit because hey, I get to choose what events we run. Hey, I get to cater towards like the mini games we play. So, yeah. Needless to say, I tried doing a lot of PvP games because guess what? If I'm the one in charge and I'm the one who has control over things, why not? Why not do that? So it was like, what was the things? It was like Hunger Games, One in the Chamber. There's like Faction Wars. I don't fully remember. But that was like the first season of Minecraft, and I was just like, let's keep that going. And then I found this game called Capture the Flag, which was really fun and like a good time for everyone. And then, what else? Honestly, I'm not gonna remember in time if like I actually also feel like editing more. I'll put like a list of other mini games we did. But it was suddenly relevant again. And now like I've retired. No longer hold the position as a whole. It is like in the hands of someone else. But maybe hopefully one day Minecraft will rise once more and I'll get to be sweaty at the game just one last time. Otherwise, it's just gonna be me playing Classic Duels or some random other game on Hypixel, and damn it, I lost again. Dude, I cannot keep ending these videos with like an L. I gotta, I'm, dude, I'm not winning this fight. I'll be completely honest with you. But, all right, I guess we'll continue the streak of ending these videos on like an L. Tune in next week or whenever I decide to upload, maybe even the next day, to see if Sam can actually get a win ending a video. Anyway, see you later.